Have you ever imagined sitting down for a quiet dinner, only to suddenly realize that the two people seated just a few tables away were none other than Jimin and Jungkook of BTS? How would you react? That is exactly the feeling millions of ARMY around the world seem to experience after a short dinner clip unexpectedly spread across social media. The video lasted only a few seconds. There was no dramatic conversation, no official statement, and no extraordinary event. Yet somehow, those few moments were enough to ignite countless discussions across the global BTS fandom. Hello ARMY and welcome back to Jikook Lover, your home for the latest BTS news, heartfelt stories, and in-depth discussions. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates about Jimin, Jungkook, and BTS. Trust me, because by the end of this story, you'll understand why one tiny detail from an ordinary dinner has captured the attention of fans worldwide and sparked endless conversations across the internet. Over the past few days, Jimin and Jungkook have once again become one of the hottest topics online. This time, however, it wasn't because of a spectacular concert, a music release, or a television appearance. Instead, everything began with what appeared to be an ordinary dinner. A short video, believed by many fans to show Jimin and Jungkook enjoying a meal together, quickly found its way across multiple social media platforms. Within hours, fan accounts from South Korea, the United States, Japan, Indonesia, Brazil, and many other countries had already reposted the clip thousands of times. Surprisingly, the video itself seemed incredibly simple. There were no flashy moments, no dramatic expressions, no surprising announcements. The two simply appeared to be enjoying a peaceful dinner. Ironically, that simplicity became the very reason millions of people couldn't stop watching it. Why would such an ordinary moment become one of the most talked about clips among ARMY? Perhaps the answer lies in something BTS has always done better than almost anyone else. For more than a decade, BTS has built a relationship with fans that goes far beyond music. While their performances continue to amaze audiences worldwide, it is often the smallest, most genuine moments that leave the deepest emotional impact. A quiet smile, a thoughtful gesture, a simple glance, the way they naturally interact with one another. These everyday moments remind fans that behind the global success are 7 individuals who still treasure ordinary experiences. That is exactly why this dinner video immediately caught everyone's attention. At first, only a handful of fan accounts shared it. Then more people noticed. Soon thousands of fans began replaying the footage repeatedly, carefully observing every second. Some zoomed in. Others slowed the video down. Many simply watched it again and again, wondering if they had missed something important. This is where curiosity truly began to grow. Interestingly, many fans admitted that it wasn't the restaurant itself that fascinated them. It wasn't the outfits. It wasn't even the location. Some fans commented that both members appeared incredibly relaxed, enjoying what looked like a rare private moment away from cameras and packed schedules. Others felt that this simple dinner reflected something even more meaningful: the importance of friendship, comfort, and finding small moments of peace despite living under constant public attention. Messages of support quickly filled the comment sections. I love seeing them enjoy a normal evening. I hope they always have moments like this. They deserve happiness outside the spotlight. Thousands of similar comments appeared from fans across different countries. Rather than focusing on rumors, many ARMY chose to celebrate something much more meaningful: seeing 2 artists they admire simply living their lives. But as we all know, the internet rarely stops there. As more people watched the video, attention slowly shifted toward one particular detail. At first, almost nobody noticed it. Then someone pointed it out. Another fan agreed. Soon discussions exploded. Some believed the detail was completely ordinary and probably meant nothing. Others felt it highlighted the long-standing friendship and comfort between Jimin and Jungkook that fans have witnessed throughout BTS's journey. It's important to remember that these interpretations come from fan observations and online discussions, not from any official statement by BTS or their agency. A short video often leaves room for different perspectives, and it's wise to distinguish between what can actually be seen and the conclusions people draw from it. Even so, the reaction itself has become a fascinating story. After all, very few artists can turn an ordinary dinner into a worldwide conversation simply because millions of people genuinely care about them. Looking back over the years, Jimin and Jungkook have shared countless memorable moments together on stage, during rehearsals, behind-the-scenes footage, variety shows, and official content. Their natural chemistry and mutual support have always been appreciated by fans, making even the smallest interactions feel meaningful. However, it's equally important to respect their personal lives. If this dinner was indeed a private moment, then perhaps the greatest takeaway isn't finding hidden meanings, but appreciating the fact that they were able to enjoy a peaceful evening together, away from the pressures of constant performances and public appearances. What makes this story even more interesting is that several international fan communities didn't focus on the dinner itself. Instead, they focused on ARMY's emotional response. Many fans expressed genuine happiness simply because Jimin and Jungkook appeared comfortable and relaxed. For them, that alone was enough. No grand event was necessary. No major announcement was required. Sometimes, seeing the people you admire smile during an ordinary evening is already a special gift. Still, one question continued appearing over and over again across social media. What exactly was the tiny detail that convinced so many people to replay the video multiple times? Was it simply the way Jimin and Jungkook interacted? Was there a subtle gesture that fans found meaningful? Or was it something so small that most viewers completely overlooked it the first time? Some seemed reasonable. Others were purely speculative. As the dinner clip continued spreading across social media, one thing became increasingly clear. People weren't just watching the video, they were studying it. Every frame, every movement, and every expression became the subject of discussion among fans from all over the world. What started as a quiet moment between two BTS members suddenly evolved into one of the most talked about fan conversations of the week. The most fascinating part wasn't necessarily what happened in the video itself. It was the emotional response it created. Many longtime ARMY shared that watching Jimin and Jungkook enjoying what appeared to be a peaceful dinner reminded them of how much their lives have changed over the years. Since debuting in 2013, the members of BTS have spent countless hours traveling, rehearsing, recording music, filming content, and performing in front of millions of fans around the globe. Their schedules have often been described as some of the busiest in the entertainment industry. Because of that, seeing them experience something as simple as sitting down for a meal felt surprisingly meaningful. Some fans wrote that the clip represented something they had hoped for over many years. Not another performance, but a reminder that happiness can also be found in ordinary moments. Others commented that one of BTS's greatest strengths has always been their ability to stay connected to everyday life despite becoming global superstars. As these reactions continued growing, another discussion quietly emerged. People began talking about the importance of respecting artists' private moments. Across fan communities, many ARMY reminded one another that while public sightings often generate excitement, maintaining healthy boundaries is equally important. They encouraged fellow fans to celebrate these moments with kindness rather than invading the members' privacy. That perspective quickly gained support. Instead of demanding more footage or additional information, many fans simply expressed gratitude that Jimin and Jungkook appeared comfortable and relaxed. In many ways, that reaction reflected something unique about BTS and their fandom. For years, BTS has spoken openly about mental health, balance, personal growth, and the importance of finding peace amid overwhelming schedules. Their music has consistently encouraged listeners to appreciate themselves, cherish meaningful relationships, and find comfort in life's simplest experiences. Perhaps that is why this short dinner clip resonated so deeply. It wasn't because something extraordinary happened. It was because nothing extraordinary needed to happen. The value of the moment came from its authenticity. While social media continued filling with different interpretations, one common theme appeared again and again. Fans noticed how natural the atmosphere seemed. There was no sign of a staged event. No obvious performance. No attempt to create a viral moment. Instead, everything appeared calm, ordinary, and genuine. Ironically, those qualities may have been exactly what made the video unforgettable. In today's digital world, where headlines often compete to become louder, faster, and more dramatic, an ordinary dinner unexpectedly became one of the most heartwarming conversations among ARMY. That alone says something remarkable about BTS's relationship with their fans. It isn't built solely on record-breaking achievements or sold-out stadiums. Millions of fans have grown alongside BTS. Some discovered them as teenagers and are now adults. Others found comfort in their music during difficult chapters of life. For many, BTS represents not only entertainment, but also encouragement, hope, and resilience. That is why even a few seconds of peaceful footage can carry emotional weight far beyond what outsiders might expect. Of course, as with many viral moments, there were also countless theories circulating online. Some attempted to interpret body language. Others speculated about conversations that could not actually be heard. Without verified information, however, those remain only fan interpretations rather than established facts. Sometimes the most meaningful stories are the simplest ones. Two people sharing dinner, taking a break, enjoying a quiet evening. Perhaps that is all there was. And perhaps that is enough. After all, genuine happiness doesn't always need an explanation. Looking back at the overwhelming response from fans around the world, one thing stands above everything else. Most ARMY weren't searching for drama. They were celebrating peace. They were celebrating friendship. And above all, they were celebrating the possibility that Jimin and Jungkook could enjoy an ordinary moment without having to stand under the bright lights of a concert stage. Maybe that's the real reason this video touched so many hearts. It reminded everyone that behind the fame, behind the awards, and behind the endless headlines are two people who also deserve laughter, good food, meaningful conversations, and precious moments with those they trust. Sometimes the biggest stories don't come from spectacular performances. Sometimes they come from the quiet moments that reveal humanity. And perhaps that's exactly why this dinner clip continues to resonate with millions of people around the world. As long as BTS continues inspiring fans through both extraordinary achievements and ordinary moments, stories like this will always remind us why their bond with ARMY remains so special. Thank you for staying until the very end of today's video. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest updates from Jikook Lover. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think about this viral dinner moment? Do you believe fans sometimes discover meaningful messages in simple everyday moments? Or do you think this was simply a peaceful dinner that should be appreciated for what it was? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments below. Your opinion could become part of our next discussion. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next BTS story.